Ohayo gozaimasu from Kyoto. It's day 8 of our trip. I'm a little bit worse for wear this morning. We were out late doing karaoke, which is amazing. And yeah, today we're off to Osaka to continue the next leg of our trip. The hotel room is looking a little bit messy. And as you all know, if you've been to Japan, if you don't manage your coins well, you'll end up with thousands of them.
Coffee? It's very sweet.
I bought some sushi. Look at this. Sushi from the Family Mart is better than sushi you get in England, and for like 1% of the price. So here we have salmon variety pack, 415 yen for this amount of sushi. You'd pay like 15 quid in the UK, which is obscene. But yeah, now in Japan, I'm living my sushi dreams. Itadakimasu. Oh.
京阪電車をご利用くださいましてありがとうございます。クズハの次は枚方市に停まります。We will soon make a brief stop at Kenmabashi.
Take a picture. So we're in a Shinsekai. I definitely recommend coming here for taking pictures. And for lunch, I think it's a good lunch spot, or maybe even dinner, because it all lights up really nicely in the evening.
In terms of food, Shinsekai is where you want to come for Kushikatsu, one of the Osaka specialties.
Yokozuna, because it's...
Well, Yokozuna means like the grand champion of sumo.
Yeah, and you can get Yokozuna size food there, so you get
like
absolutely massive portions.
Mega sized portions, like a kilo of chips, a kilo of takoyaki, mega beers. And yeah, Shinsekai is just, it's a really cool, fun area. You'll definitely have seen photos of it.
I think it's a do not miss in Osaka.
But I mean, if you take a look, if you look around, look at the buildings. Look at the buildings.
So colourful.
But yeah, if we take it this way a little bit, look at the outside of Yokozuna. It's a pretty insane, it's just an insane part of town. One of the reasons why it's called Yokozuna is because it has photos of of some of the famous sumo wrestlers of old.
Is that a photo?
It's not a photo, it's a painting or design. So this is the menu at Yokozuna. Can't open it with one hand. Yokozuna is famous for Kushikatsu. This is all Kushikatsu. It's effectively these small skewers which are deep fried, and you order them individually. So one skewer is one order. They also have this funky menu for interesting items like the lizard. I don't even know what that is. That's frog, scorpion, sparrow. Sparrow is actually quite common in Japan, although we're not going to order any today.
The size of your head.
I know. Goodbye. So this mega beer is about a litre. It's about £6 in the UK, which is 1,200 yen. I recommend. Watashi no osusume wa kore desu. So here we have our first portion, our first round of Kushikatsu sticks. This is what they look like. This is a deep fried stick of something. Actually, that's a sausage. It's a Frankfurt.
It's definitely not.
It is. And we've got a range of things: potato, lotus root, pepper, prawn, eel, chicken breast, and then you dip it in the sauce, and then you clean up with the cabbage. Are you excited, Ash? So Yokozuna was always one of our favourite places to come in Osaka when we were living in Kobe. The Kushikatsu is super, super good. It may not get the best reviews, but that's because it's a bit of a rough around the edges joint. Oh shit!
Wow, happily coming out of the toilet. Although I realised just as I left that I'd never locked the door, so like I tried it, but I'd clearly done it the wrong way, because then I unlocked it and it was locked. So someone could come in the whole time.
Do you like to live dangerously?
Japan is a very, very safe country, and you're almost definitely not going to run into any problems. But Shinsekai is an area that maybe you want to pay slightly more attention, because it is known for being a little rough around the edges, especially at night, I guess. But I'm sure nothing will happen.
I mean, in the many times we've been here, we've been fine.
Yeah, nothing has ever happened. But.
Yet.
You can actually go up the tower, but it's quite expensive, and I think it's better views to get a view out over Osaka. You should go up Umeda. Wait, I was going to say we should take a selfie here with that in the back. Another thing in Shinsekai is Spa World. It's got a bit of an interesting reputation for being, what are you doing?
I'm pointing at it.
Oh, okay. It's a super sento, so basically sort of like an onsen, but much bigger with so many baths, so many different styles of bath. It also has a pool, entertainment. You could spend a lot of time there, but it does have a slight reputation for being touristy. But we've been many times and we think...
I'm a tourist and I fucking love it. Effectively, it's got 2 massive floors of onsens. One is for women, one is for men, and they alternate every month. So one floor is like European style baths from all the European countries, and the other one is Asian style, so like Japan obviously, China, Singapore, blah blah blah. It's brilliant. I would highly recommend you go to contrast it and compare it to a normal Japanese onsen.
I think it's worth going to a super cento like Spa World. Spa World?
Spa World.
Yeah. Like Spa World.
Not to be confused with Soapland,
yes, exactly.
which is something else.
Something else, you can Google
You
that.
can Google Soapland. If you know, you know. If you come to Osaka for a night out and you haven't booked yourself a hotel because it's ultra expensive or whatever, Spa World is open 24 hours, so you can always go after your night out, although it's not recommended. You're not really supposed to go to an onsen after you've been drinking.
No,
but you can.
Go to, like, the relaxed room.
And you can go chill out and maybe have a little kip. Yo, no way. It's a beer vending machine. We had one of these in Tamondai in Kobe where we lived. Can you imagine having this in the UK? A literal vending machine for beer? How do they stop young underage people from drinking?
The one near us as well had you could buy a bottle of red wine or a whole bottle of whiskey straight from the vending machine, and it's glass bottles and they would just fall down. The 9%.
9% Shuhai. Daisuki desu ne.
I like this. No, I like this. The mini.
The fat, the Chode
no,
Asahi.
The mini one.
It is a bit mad round here. Like, it's just very colourful.
Quite loud.
Quite loud. It's very in your face. It's very un-Japanese in that way.
But it is Japanese.
But this is quintessential Japanese. Oh, I'm being bitten by a mosquito. Ow.
You've got a fishing rod and you put it in the river and you catch your own fish and then they cut it
kill
up.
it and you eat it. What sort of drugstore sells knives? What is it?
It just smells really nice. It's hair oil. We tried to find it in England, but they don't have it. Didn't you look in like 10 shops?
I went to 10 shops and couldn't find it. And you say I don't put effort into your presents. How dare you?
Oh, I found it.
In Japan. I'm not flying halfway around the world. Or will I? Right to the east of Shinsekai is the Dobutsuen Zoo. Osaka's zoo. I mean, you're more than welcome to go there, although from what I've heard from people who live nearby, apparently it's quite sad. So we never went, and probably aren't going to go this time either. So we're on our way from Shinsekai to our next stop, Shittenoji Temple, and in the back, Abe no Haraka's. Once was Japan's tallest building, or tallest residential building, but it's now being overtaken by that new one in Tokyo.
Last time we were here, we got this picture with 0 people.
Shittenoji is definitely the temple to come to, the place to come to if you want a bit of peace and quiet out of the mentalness and craziness and busyness of Osaka.
And this is right next to
Shinsekai.
so it's definitely worth.
It's about a 5-minute walk from Shinsekai to get here.
The two together.
And
Very
look,
contrasting.
a bit bright. And you get all of this.
There's no one here.
A really amazing Buddhist temple with 2 statues of Buddha, which were closed last time we came here. But I mean, just have a look. There's no one here. Big pagoda, big temple buildings. Highly recommend. And when you come to Shittenoji, the best photo spot is right here. If you can guess where I am, or imagine where I am, Ashley's all the way over there. You want your photographer to be there, and you want to be right here, in this corner, make a cool pose, looking up at the pagoda, and you'll get a really good photo like this. Another reason why you should consider coming to Shittenoji.
So cute, so many terrapins.
Lounging in the sun.
Oh, to be a terrapin, lounging in the sun.
Which rock would you choose as your favourite rock?
Oh, clearly the ramp's the way to go.
So we are off to an onsen, our favourite onsen in the entirety of Japan. This is Nobeha No Yu in East Osaka in Tsuruhashi.
Yeah, super nice. We haven't been here for 3 years. That's what Theo's Google Maps said when we did the directions.
When we googled it. You've not been here in 3 years.
It is a bit strange going to onsen when it's so hot. I was expected to go so much more on this trip, but it's just been so warm.
It's been unseasonably warm through November. I mean, this is like, we're halfway through November and it's 25 degrees.
Yeah.
That's not normal.
I'm too hot wearing this. I wish I was wearing a t-shirt. But my back does hurt so much from walking around all the time, like lots and lots of walking. We're getting like 25,000 steps a day.
Day, babe.
So looking forward to
Relaxing in the onsen.
onsen.
It's just around the corner. I know that we're almost here because there's a massive pachinko and slot place right next door. So we're walking this way down the street and it's this massive building.
This one's really good because it has so many different types of bath. Like there's
Big variety of baths.
outdoor ones, there's some plunge pools, sauna, steam room.
Like foot baths.
Lots of
There's this
variety.
interesting one, it's like a bench.
Turkish.
It's like a bench with the water that sort of, you sit down and the water goes over your shoulders. Give a smile. Nice.
You have to take your shoes off straight away. Handy lockers.
Put them in a locker, of which there are many, which means it's quite empty, which is good.
Obviously we can't film it inside the onsen because you have to get completely naked.
Otherwise this would be on a different website.
But we'll let you know how it was when we come out.
We're going to be knackered afterwards, but refreshed. We've got a bath towel, a face towel.
Ready to rumble.
Ready to rumble.
The blue ones, generally, blue curtains is male, and the red curtain is female.
It's female. Looking forward to this. Let's go.
2 hours later.
That's onsen in a word. Oh. So nice.
Nice. So we've just finished our onsen.
So relaxed. So relaxing.
When we were in there, when I was in mine, they do like some sort of sauna ritual. I'm not sure. They come with paddles and fan the hot air at you. It was brutal. But I'm now feeling ultra zen.
I feel like reborn.
I could go to sleep,
Yeah.
but I could also run a mile.
There's resting areas like just there where people are asleep, so
We can't be too loud.
not being loud.
And then the restaurant sort of area.
Cream is traditional after onsen.
Ice cream, beer, or
milk.
Or milk. You beast.
Onsen's relaxing, but so relaxing that you're asleep.
Now knackered. We need to check into the hotel.
But where are we going?
Oh, we don't even need a
Oh,
card.
no, I think you do.
Oh, we do need a card. Oh, there we go. Whoops. This is a restricted floor. Ah! Checking in at our hotel in Namba in Osaka.
This is nice. It's like a apartment hotel.
So here's the tour. Front door. Space, cabinets, washing machine, microwave, kettle, teas and stuff. Oh, there is bottles of water. Nice. A whole kitchen area. This is actually bigger than the kitchen area we had in Kobe.
Where do I put my phone?
And Ashley's lost her phone. All our stuff. Bathroom in there. This is a very standard looking
Found it.
standard Japanese
Yeah,
bathroom.
but this is a much bigger. This is way bigger than a.
Let's recreate our apartment tour. There we go. Recreating the apartment tour thumbnail. I'm all onsened out. How about you?
I'm blissful, I would say.